Hi everyone, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to ask Spirit in this pick a card reading for what's the vibe? What is your person thinking and feeling? Where is this connection headed? What is it that Spirit wants you to know? Lots of love messages. I will be using some initials and some charms today as well. So let's see what your choices are. So group A is longing. I'm missing you. Let's talk. Possibly a reunion. Group B is a love affair. Okay, having an affair, dirty little secrets, keeping us secret to the world. We're living in our own little bubble, maybe. And number C or letter C is karmic. Okay, what lessons are we learning? Anything going on in this third party situation that we need to know about? Spirit saying clarity now. So we are going to put these out for your choices, A, B, or C. Pick your pile now, and I will put the timestamps below. Hi, pile A. If you picked longing, I'm missing you, let's talk, a reunion, this reading is for you. Let's see what the vibes are around this connection, what it is that Spirit wants you to know at this time. Spirit, for anyone who has found this reading, please share with me. What is it that you need us to know? I am listening for some loving messages. I have wishful thinking. Okay, I'm wishing for a second chance. A little bit of nostalgia going on there. I keep reminiscing about you, Spirit saying. I keep thinking about you. So we've got this kind of little bit of a hopeful feeling of a second chance. So someone could be out there thinking of you, wishing for that. I'm daydreaming about you. So I have hopes and dreams. Some of you could feel like my head is in the clouds. It's never going to happen. If it happens, it will be a miracle, but I'm not going to give up hope. I'm going to keep thinking. I'm going to keep hoping this person's thinking of me as well. A little bit of a lust feeling by any means necessary, but it's coming into me as inconsiderate, that you feel like they used you or they took advantage of you in some way, and you're questioning that. You're questioning, like, why would I want to be with somebody who I feel like they only want one thing, is how it's coming into me. So that's something that you would be struggling with if you feel that way, for sure. I would be feeling that way. I'm going to grab some initials just to see if the initials are connecting to you. Don't worry if you don't see your person's initials or a number that connects. There's lots of other messages in the reading. But I do like to I'm just going to get a handful and I'll put them down. I got a big bowl of letters and numbers here. So I'm just going to put these down one at a time. Letter L, the W, I have a K trying to jump out. I have another W. I have a J. I have an N, another N. You see your person's letters, let me know. Another J. I have an R. I have a C. Another W. W is, I guess that W could be important. The letter G, the letter U. I have a letter A. Letter D, a B today. Let's see, I have another Q, so two Qs. It's an odd number. Could be a letter in their name, an X, like X, Z's, those numbers. Sometimes they're just like part of the name. I do have a 7, 7th of the month, 7 days. July, I have an 8, August. Put those down here. I'm running out of room. I have a 4. I have a 2. And I have a number 1. So a little bit of me wants to say 41, 21, 28, 27. Those are the numbers that I'm getting. So, okay, so those are the letters and the numbers, the initials. Let's see what the messages are. Spirit, please share with me, what is it that you need me to know? What is my person thinking and feeling? What is the vibe going on in this connection? I have a Knight of Wands. I have a Justice card. I have a Two of Cups. And I have a Seven of Cups. I have to tell you, the Two of Cups and the Knight of Wands came into me as I've never met anybody like you. So even if we're struggling with something right now, I do feel like this is a connection like no other. And maybe that's why it's so difficult. But I do feel like this person is spending a lot of time thinking about you, longing for you, a sense of I thought that we would be together forever. It might be even something that you talked about, that we had plans for a future marriage or an engagement, or I thought that was the direction that we were headed. So there is this incredible sense of I've never met anybody. I've been with other people. I've wanted to be with other people. Spirit's saying to me that their emotions are attached to this. You may be thinking this is just physical, but their emotions are attached to this. And I think that they're upset with you because you might have accused them of that or said something along those lines, like you only want me for one reason, or you know, you're not looking for anything more. And I think they were hurt by that. I really do. I feel like this is a connection like no other. Wow. I'm surprised because my first feelings was that they cared about you, but now it's really coming in like they care about you more than you know. And maybe part of the problem was they didn't share with you how much they cared for you. I have a King of Wands, and maybe all you saw was the action. They just wanted to make love to you all the time, or they couldn't get enough of you, so you felt like it was just sexual. Yeah, there's always this feeling of seduction going on in this connection. So maybe you needed to feel more of their emotions. I have a Queen of Swords, or communicating how they felt. But part of me feels like they just weren't being emotionally involved. They were physically involved, and the emotions were there, but maybe they thought their actions were speaking louder than their words. I think this person is realizing that their feelings are deeper for you than they even thought. And now it's almost like I want to turn back time. I replayed all our conversations and times together, and I'm so sorry for always holding back with you. Absolutely. I feel like this person is struggling with, I really did care about you. I really do care about you. And you didn't see it that way. So I feel like they're upset with that you didn't think that you loved them. I'm sorry I risked losing your love. Okay. They could have, this little compass. I love this card only because I love compasses. I always feel like it's an inner compass is how it comes into me, that there's this inner compass within all of us that guides us. And I feel like my inner compass is guiding this person with, I'm afraid now I'm going to lose you. And that was the last thing that I thought was going to happen. So I feel that they're almost like on the brink of a breakdown of some kind, you know, whether it's breaking a silence, breaking their silence, wanting to see you again, something along those lines. I can't watch TV anymore without reminders of us coming on the screen. Movies, commercials, comedy, action, all have pieces of us in them. So there could have been a lot of things that you watched, just your routine, Spirit saying. Things that we did at the same time every night reminds them of you. I save everything you sent to me. I'm sorry I don't always know the right response, but I'm coming up with better answers. That came into me as they're thinking things through, that they're putting a lot of thought into this connection and they're trying to think things through right now. Sometimes I just don't know how to reply or express what's inside of me, but I do read and even write up what I want to send back. I just freeze up and then I delete it. So it's almost a feeling of they're putting an effort to send you a message and then they second guess themselves, or they're afraid of what the response would be. So they just kind of put it on hold. Let's see what else they're saying. Let's do some charms. Let's see what the charms are saying. I've got some brand new charms to me today. I just unpacked them this morning, in fact. So I'm gonna see what they say. I have a big bowl of beautiful charms and my magic scoop. I'm gonna give them a good turn. I don't even know what's in here, but I am gonna find out. So you and I are gonna find out together. How's that? All right, let's do this. Let's see what jumps out at me. I gotta go with the Daisy because I have a new kitten. I have two new kittens. One's named Duke and one's named Daisy. And my Daisy's a little black cat. So maybe there is a cat in this person's life, or even a black cat, not necessarily called Daisy, but maybe there is a cat coming in with that. Maybe that's what Spirit's trying to share with me. It looks like Daisy. Oh, look at this. I'm going to say there's a black cat. Here's a little black cat in a pumpkin. So I'm going to say maybe somebody has a black cat. That's cool. Thank you, Spirit, for that one. I have gingerbread men, and this is a feeling of playfulness to me. It's almost like I love the holidays. I'm going to put all these together. I've got gingerbread men. I've got a cupcake. So I'm definitely going to say sweets. This person has definitely a sweet tooth, but I feel like they like doing things like decorating things, decorating Christmas cookies. I know we're just coming out of Christmas. I'm going to say sweet tooth, making cookies. I feel like baking around the holidays. I'm just going to say that. You or them, like big baker. Somebody likes to bake. They like to decorate the cookies. They do the whole cookie thing, cookie swap, something like that. I'm going to put the Christmas ball with that as well. So there's something going on with that person. I do have a little butterfly, so that feels like I'm transforming, I'm changing, I'm working on a change, just came into me. So I do feel that I'm going to go with this seashell with this butterfly for some reason, because it came into me as when you put a seashell up to your ear, it almost feels like somebody's talking. It came into me as whispers, like whispers of messages that you swear you almost hear this person in your head. You swear they're talking to you, and it comes in like a whisper. So you could be hearing this person in your sleep. You could be just daydreaming about them and you swear you hear their voice. It could be something like that. It's just so intense. Let's see what else I'm feeling. Okay, I've got a diamond. We talked about a future. We have thoughts about a future. This person might have even looked at rings. This person might have even, gone so far as pricing out rings. Let's see. This is a temperature gauge, either that or a measuring cup of some. It's a measuring cup, right? I think from chemistry. I'm going to go with that. It's some kind of measuring tool. But I also feel like these are temperatures. It's going 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So part of me feels like it's my temperature, like I'm constantly, I'm going to say going from hot to cold. Like that could have been something that happened in this connection. Like there was just their temperature went up and down. Could be their somebody's anger, could be just sometimes they were always in it and other times they weren't. All right, what is this guy? All right, this is a picture. It looks like a cameo. It looks like a cameo, like an old-fashioned cameo necklace. See if I can get that to focus. An old-fashioned cameo. So that it's a little bit of I keep a picture of you, okay, whether it's on my phone. I don't think that anybody carries a locket anymore, but it feels like I have pictures of you on my phone that I haven't deleted, and I'll never delete pictures of us, Spirit's saying. So they treasure those pictures. They're not going to delete them. Let me see if I can get my nails around some of these. All right, I have a little, let me see if I can do this. I have a couple little flowers. And what's this guy? Let me see if I can get it to flip. Okay. I have, it looks like a watermelon, a melon, a lobster. I have a cow. All right, you're not going to believe where I'm going with this. Okay, hold on. What's this thing? This is the moon. This is like the moon going through its phases. We're going through a phase. We're going through a phase, is how I feel. Like the universe is just showing us that we're going through some kind of phase. You know, we're with the universe, you know, something's happening. But the cow, the lobster, and the watermelon came into me as I grew up in New Hampshire around a lot of cow farms, and lobster bakes are big. So it came into me as like a fun time like that. Like we're on vacation, we're somewhere that it's a traditional lobster bake. It's fresh fruit, fresh melons, watermelons. It's homemade ice cream with that cow. So I felt like I was in New England. I felt like I was in Maine or New Hampshire or Vermont or they're saying Wisconsin. I don't think Wisconsin has lobsters, but maybe they're flown in, or maybe somebody watching this is from Wisconsin. That was weird. But overall, you know, you've got somebody that you've shared all these experiences with, and I feel like all these memories are coming through, and we just have had all these things that we've done together, including even, you know, decorating for Christmas or baking Christmas cookies. You know, it could be as simple as that. Spirit, tell me more about this connection. Please share with me. I love the sweetness of your soul, the taste of your kisses. I feel like this person has a tremendous sweet tooth. The chocolate, the hot chocolate, could be you, could be them. Hershey Kisses just came into me, but I feel like they're a specific. I haven't eaten a Hershey Kiss in a long time, but I feel like they're a Hershey Kiss that are the red and white ones, like they're mint, like they have a mint in them, maybe. I feel like they're a specific Hershey Kiss. They're not just the traditional one. They're like a holiday one or something special. I have wise. I found the wisdom needed to change. I'm a little bit of an awakening feeling. My eyes are opening up. I'm starting to see, you know, what I have to do or what I would have to do to change. I don't know which path to take. I'm trying to pick which door. I want to make sure that I'm making the right choice for myself, for my future. So there's a part of me that they're just making a choice, and I'm hoping that they pick the door that you're behind, you know, that you're behind the door with the light shining through. You can see the light. So hopefully they're coming your way. And faithful, I know we will find our way back to each other in divine time. How beautiful. So let's put this out into the universe. It's a beautiful reading. I'm going to thank Spirit. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you pick choice B, the love affair with dirty little secrets, sex fix, and down low, this reading is for you. If you want to know, like, what is going on in this connection? Is it going to remain secret? Are they going to pick me? What is going on in this connection, Spirit? Please share with me any messages of love about this connection. They're saying it's complicated. Okay, I believe that. An epiphany, self-realization. Their questions are answered. They could be having an aha moment as to where this connection's going or why you were put in their life. You were put in their life for a reason, but they may be, you know, just starting to realize this is going to turn into something more. Spirit just said it's not just a quick affair. It's intimacy, it's mutual respect, it's unity, it's closeness. So this isn't just sex. This is, I have feelings for you and we're growing stronger. So maybe what started out as something that was looking casual is turning into something more. I have envy. Somebody is resentful of this connection. Somebody is jealous or there's competition. Somebody is thinking about why are you with them? And maybe they want to be with you, or vice versa. Maybe somebody out there wants to be with this person. So you could be struggling with there's somebody in the background and you're aware of it. So you're trying to keep this connection on the QT because you just don't want the whole world to know. Spirit's saying you're just not ready for the whole world to know. So you just want to know what your feelings are for each other, and you are moving in the direction of intimacy. So let's see what the cards are saying. I have a star. This is what you've wished for. Beautiful. I have a 7 of Wands. I have a Page of Pentacles. Ooh, this is a jumper. And I have a High Priestess. It came into me as everything in my heart is telling me I'm supposed to be with this person. This is what I was hoping would happen. And I do feel like it's starting to unfold. I do feel like I don't want to give up on this connection, because if I give up or I give in to something that I feel like is psychically attacking this connection, either it's somebody else who's competition or somebody who's jealous of this connection, if I just give in and back down, that doesn't make anybody happy. I feel like this person's choosing you, and I feel like this person's trying to find a way to spend more time with you, is how that page is coming into me. I also feel that you know in your heart you're supposed to be with this person, and you could be struggling with, I feel guilty, or I feel like I'm doing something wrong, or this is taboo in some way. But how can something that feels so loving and so right be wrong? And it's a sense of, I just know in my heart that we're supposed to be together. Maybe we just met at the wrong time. So I do feel like I'm falling in love with this person. I haven't felt this way in a long time. I'm afraid I'm going to get hurt. So there could be a lot of fear around this connection, especially if there's some competition or there is some unfinished business or hurt feelings. They had said it's complicated before I even started the reading. So it is a sense of, I just want to know that I'm the one. Now, this ace is coming into me as I want to see this grow also. This person isn't looking to push this aside. They are not looking to run away. They're saying they want to plant some seeds. They want to see this grow as well. So I feel like we just have to get from where we're at now to where we want to be. And it's just going to take time. So we've got some kind of hurdles to overcome, or an obstacle to overcome, but they're sharing with me this person wants to be with you. So at the end of the day, they're choosing you is what is happening. So I feel really confident in saying that. So let's see what the letters are. Let's see what the initials are, maybe some numbers. I have this big, beautiful basket of initials today, and I'm just going to grab a big handful, and then I'm going to take them out one at a time, put them on the little tray here. So I've got a big handful, and let's see what they say. Okay, I have the letter R. Don't worry if you don't see your person's letters. I have a V. I have a letter Z. The letter M. The letter T. I have an S today. I have a bunch of numbers. We'll get to those also. I have a letter B, a letter Q, another T, a letter P. I have a K. Your initials, their initials, last initials, first initial. Sometimes you get lucky and you can spell almost the whole name. I have a W. I have a G. I have another T. T is the popular letter today. I have an N, another G, and I'm going to go with these. This is a 0. I have a 0. I have a 5. Maybe I have a 50. I have an 8, August, 8 weeks, 8 days. And then I have a 6. I have 2 6s, so 6, 6. So we'll take those as just some of the letters, so numbers. So those are your initials and your numbers. So if that connects to anybody, let me know in the comments that your person's initials were there. I always love to see that. And let's see what else Spirit has for us. Let's get some messages. Spirit, please share with me any messages of love. What is it that you have for us? What is it that you want us to hear? I can't help sending sexual energy. I always desire you. I feel like we can't keep away from this connection. It's one of those connections that you say, how can something so amazing that other people think that it's wrong, you know, that we're together or we shouldn't be together. But I wouldn't worry about that. I would just go with, what are you feeling? And if you're not doing anything that's really hurtful to somebody else, then just live in your own little world and enjoy each other for now. And then I feel like everything else is going to unfold. I've been meditating and expanding my mind, and I'm starting to open up to this connection. I'm really missing you lately. Maybe when I'm not with you, I really miss you. I really want to see you again. I really can't wait to see you again. Something along those lines. I get insecure when it comes to you. I am nervous and overwhelmed in your presence. So I want you to love me as much as I love you is coming into me. This connection has definitely been divinely guided. It really just keeps coming into me as, how can something so amazing and so perfect in our minds, I guess, why should we be feeling guilty? So if there's any guilt around this, I guess I want you to let go of the guilt. Please don't give yourself to anyone else. I can feel you and it tears me apart. Even knowing it's a possibility, I could lose you forever. I don't want you to be with anybody else. I save everything you send to me. I'm sorry I don't always know the right response, but I'm coming up with better answers. It's almost a feeling of I'm trying to make something happen. I'm trying to be with you. I'm terrified of losing you due to my inability to be vulnerable. I want to be more open with you. I want you to know all of my feelings, no matter what I'm going through. So I do feel like this person really wants to be with you. Please don't give up on us. I promise I will be back soon. So I feel like this person wants to be with you. It just keeps coming into me as I just keep choosing you. So whatever is going on behind the scenes, the bottom line is this person's heart is yours and they want to be with you. Let's get some charms. I have some new charms today. I just unpacked these charms. So outside of group A, you're only the second time I'm using these charms. So let's this big heart wants to go in here. So I'm going to do that. It's like, it was like calling my name. All right, let's get some charms. Let's see what they have for you. All right. We've got this big, beautiful heart, but it almost has this iridescent energy. Like, look at the, can you see the colors? I mean, it's just this like gorgeous, kind of fun thing. I don't know. I'm going to say you make my heart glow. You know, you make my, my heart's on fire. My heart glows. I mean, it's just so pretty. And I feel like every time I look at it in a different way, I see you in a different light. I see you in a different light. So it could be they keep learning more and more about you. They're falling more and more in love with you. This is okay. This is a bird and a lantern. That's coming into me as I want to be set free. I want to be free. So there's a sense of freedom. I need to be free. I need to be free to be with you. I want to be free. I'm going to fly to you. So there's a sense of I need to be free with that bird. What do we have? I have a manger. Okay, so I have a Christian. I have somebody who might believe in Christianity, spiritual. I have, I'm going to put these two together because this feels to me more like just the universe, that maybe we don't define ourselves as religious. Maybe we say, yes, I'm very spiritual. My family was raised in a Christian, I was raised in a Christian home, or my family is very Christian in some way. But you could see yourself as just very spiritual. You believe in the universe, you believe in spirit, something along those lines. So you could have the same belief system. I have a beautiful butterfly. You've changed me is how that just came into me. You have opened up my eyes to what real love is what they're saying. So this beautiful butterfly. Also a little bit of a butterfly tattoo energy coming into me there. Here's the bird. Now it's interesting because this bird's outside the cage. So I have one that's in a cage and I have one that's free. And I feel like the one in the cage says, I want to be free too. So there's this feeling of we'll be together. Okay, we're going to be together and we'll both won't be in a cage anymore. I have, what is going on? Okay, I have a tattoo. I think these are tattoos. I have a dragonfly. I even have a marijuana plant. I don't, either someone smokes marijuana or this is a tattoo. Like, I feel like these are all tattoos. Dragonfly, butterfly, and I'll show you closer in a minute. All right, I have a rocking horse. That's coming into me as a child involved. Somebody has a child, could be a small child. I have a dog. I have small children. I have a bulldog. It's coming into me as you're a tough guy. Like you think you're tougher than, I don't know, what's that saying? Your bark is worse than your bite. Like you think you're a tough guy, but this is like, like the sweetest dog on the face of the earth, but it looks tough. All right, let's see what else I have. Yeah, is this a baby? I think that's a baby too. I don't know. Let me look at that a little closer. Let me see. What is this? Yeah, it's a little baby. It looks like a baby animal. A cat. There's a cat, a dog. All right. This is a bus. Hold on. I might come back to that in a second. I have a pumpkin. Favorite holiday. Favorite holiday is definitely Halloween. I'm going to say it that way. I have a ladybug. I feel lucky. Look for a ladybug. It could be something that you have around your desk, you have on your person, you have a piece of jewelry with a ladybug, something like that. But I feel like ladybugs are lucky, so you have them. And what is this? This is a little star. And this is a dinosaur. Maybe I have a little boy. Maybe the dinosaur feels like, like dinosaur pajamas. I had little boys, dinosaur pajamas or dinosaur sweatpants, something like that. All right. This feels like I smell good. I just want to see if that's what this is. Let me see. I think it's a cologne bottle or perfume bottle. I feel like I smell good. And then I like the little phone because I feel like I'm always talking to you, texting to you. I can't wait to, we have a whole world going on, I think, just on the phone. Okay. I feel like we have our own little world all the time. That is our world. And that's going on. I'm not sure about the bus and even the star, other than maybe daydreaming about a trip, going on a trip, going across country, planning a trip. But those are what's coming into me. And of course, I love that big heart. So let me see if you can see this. This is red. The marijuana little charm is actually red, so it's hard to see. But those are the charms. I like the little boy with the dinosaur pajamas. I think that if anybody has a little boy with dinosaur pajamas, let me know in the comments. That's really cute. All right, let's see what the final messages are. Please share with me, Spirit. You guys are going to be okay. You are. You just got to get through something to get to the other side. Let's see. I have the truth. I know you can feel me and you're inside my mind. You know the truth I've been trying to hide. So Just this feeling of the truth comes out. I'm in love with you. I can't live without you. Somewhere along the way, I fell in love with you. You inspire my mind and fill me with light. I love your creativity, but also a feeling of an epiphany, an aha moment that this is what I want, or this is how we're going to get to where we want to be in time. And let's get a couple more of these. I knew what you want, manipulation. I feel like somebody, I don't think that's you. I feel like somebody's been trying to manipulate your person. I feel like somebody's been trying to seduce your person and it's not working anymore. Manipulating them, holding something over their head, money, kids, house, something like that. So I feel like that's the other person. I'm just going to say it that way. And one more. I know what I want and I can't stop until I have it. I'm focused on you. Absolutely. They've made up their mind. They've made up their mind that they want to be with you. How beautiful. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. Hi, Group C. Welcome to your reading. If you picked Karmics, third parties, haters, lesson learned, you want to know what the heck is going on around a karmic energy or what Spirit wants to share with you. What are the vibes around a particular connection that might have some attachments that's very karmic? Let's see what the Spirit guides have for you. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you want us to know in this connection? I have burning bridges, turning their back on you, lack of trust, a little bit of I've closed that door, or I should be closing that door on this person. You know, this is sense of I gotta, take a deep breath. There's something going on with even my energy starting this reading. It's a little bit of a exasperation. I guess I want to say it that way. Boundaries. I need enough is enough. Enough is enough. I want boundaries around this connection. It's like I can't take it anymore. And I have a delay. You're always too busy. You're always looking at your watch. You're always looking at your phone. Even when you're with me, it's the person who doesn't give you their undivided attention when they're with you. That you always feel like they have something more important to do. That their work is more important, their phone, their buddies, a text message that just came in, just looking at social media, I feel. So I do feel like part of the karmic is just, I'm going to use the word lack, lack of engagement, lack of attention, just the sense of abandonment. So I do feel like this person, part of their karmic energy that they're bringing to this connection is they're not able to give emotionally in some way. Let's see. I have a hermit, taking time to be alone. I have a chariot. I have a Knight of Cups. I have a World. I have a feeling that if you're in a no contact situation, that you've taken some time to think about this. This person's taken some time to think about this. And I feel like they're realizing they're still in love with you. And maybe they're seeing that they have made some serious mistakes. Maybe they realize that the grass wasn't greener on the other side. And I have learned my lesson and I'm realizing I'm in love with you because I'm definitely feeling a starting over. Now, you may not want this person back. You may have said, I'm done. Enough is enough. But I have a feeling that this person is having a true wake-up call. And they're wondering how you're feeling, Spirit just said. Okay, they're doing everything in their power. They're trying to be patient. They're trying to hold back. They are trying to understand just how did we get here? If I could turn back time, they're saying, I'm accepting my faults. I'm accepting the consequences to my actions, something like that. I fear that I've lost you forever is coming into me very, very clearly right now. And I have a 6 of Swords. I'm so afraid. You can see that It's like the back is turned. I am just so afraid that you've moved on. There is tremendous fear here that they've lost you forever. Now, I don't know how you're feeling. You may say, yeah, they've lost me forever. You may say, well, they got to prove it to me. They got to prove that there's something worth fighting for. All right, let's get some initials. Maybe that will help you connect to your person. I have a big basket of initials and numbers. I'm just going to give these a mix, and we're going to see if any of your initials come through. If they do, let me know. Don't worry if you don't get to see your initials. I have lots of other messages and cards, so these are just clues. I just like to do different things in my reading. I read a lot intuitively, and these are all channeled messages anyway. So let's see what we have. I have the letter K upside down. Okay, letter K, H. Two H's. Let me put these together. They're jumping out over here. I have a T, an X, an M. Could be your initials, their initials. Sometimes you get to spell the whole name. I have the letter Q. I have an O, G. I have a P. Another G. We'll put these together. I have an N, an F. F as in Frank, an A, Anthony. I have an N. I have a P, Paul. I have a Y. I have another A. Letter D, Danny, maybe, Daniel. I have 666. It's an angel number, 666. Okay, and I have the number 7. 7 days, 1 week. How's that? So those are some clues. If anybody's name is Faye, let me know. There you go. All right, let's see what else they have for you today. Spirit, please share with me some feelings. What is it that you want my person to tell me in this connection? They don't want to lose you, is what I'm feeling. These guys are jumping over, so let's get that. It was love at first sight and my first true love. Nobody can take that away from us. So I've never felt this way about anybody. Maybe that you've said that to them. They've said that to you. I talk to you through the lyrics of songs. You could be definitely getting blown away right now, just listening to music in the car, just overwhelming you. I never wanted to hurt you, and I'm sorry. I do believe this is sincere. Sometimes I feel like apologies are just that they feel like that's what they have to do. But I do feel like your person is really, really sorry for what they've put you through. And had they known where they would end up, where they are now, I feel that they would never have made the choices that they made. And I will always forgive the mistakes that you make. So just a sense of, is there any way you can find it in your heart to forgive me? So because nobody's perfect. Both sides aren't perfect. So we know that. I've searched for you and others, but nobody compares. I can't be with anybody else is how I feel, that there's nobody like you. That sometimes you feel that way, don't you? Please don't give yourself to anyone else. I can feel you and it tears me apart. Even knowing it's a possibility, I could lose you forever. There's tremendous fear that this person is losing you, that if we don't repair the damage or we don't reconnect, that we're going to lose something very, very special, Spirit just said. You triggered my spiritual awakening. I'm realizing this is some kind of a connection, a soul connection, a twin flame connection. I never knew those existed before, but now I believe them because of you. I've written entire messages to send to you, but I always end up deleting them. My fear of intimacy paralyzes me. It's almost a feeling of I don't know what to say, and I'm afraid to say the wrong things. Bottom of the deck, please let me back in when I come. I'll die if I lose you forever. This is definitely the message today. It's all about, I just am really, really afraid that I'm going to lose you forever. Let's grab some charms. These are brand new charms to me today. So it's the first time I'm using them in this pick a card reading today. So new bag of charms. So they're kind of fun. Fun for me. I love new things. I have a whole reading room full of fun things. All right, let's see. I'm gonna get a scoop. I'm gonna go down here. I want some fun things, some different things. All right, I'm gonna take this big butterfly that's jumping out at me because it's staring at me in the face. So let's start with that. All right, so both sides are the same. I like that. But it's a transition. And I also like the rainbow. I like this sense of after the storm comes the rainbow, and then this feeling of transition. But, you know, whatever we're going through, maybe we have to go through it to realize that we really do love each other and that we are supposed to be together. So maybe we're exactly where we need to be, even if it hurts. So let's see what else they say. I had this in group B. It's a bird in a cage. Just a feeling of I want to be set free always. And I'm going to come back to that in a minute because maybe something else is going to connect to that better. I have a bottle of wine. I have a bottle of wine. A little bit of I want to take you out for a drink. Will you meet me for a drink? Favorite bottles of wine, favorite drinks. Maybe you guys drink the same thing. Maybe I miss having a drink with you or a cocktail with you. So I want to see you again. Just came in. This looks like a surfboard. I don't know if this is a surfboard or not. That looks like a surfboard. I've got a surfboard and I've got sunglasses. So maybe somebody who loves the beach, is a beach lover, would love to learn how to surf, or they surfed when they were younger, something along those lines. That's fun. A pretty pumpkin. Look at this pretty little pumpkin. All right, so I like it's, believe it or not, how it came into me is that, see all the details on the pumpkin. I'm looking at the pumpkin. I'm going, okay, it's a pumpkin, but Spirit said, but it's a special pumpkin. It's unique, and look at the details. So I feel like Spirit's trying to share with me that you're unique, you're special, you're different. And that's why they can't, you know, they could never replace you, because even there's a lot of pumpkins out there, but every pumpkin's a little bit different, right? So I like how they shared that. All right, let's see what this guy is. I have a black cat. So I have a black cat. I have a new kitten. I have two black cats. I have a black cat named Prince. He is about 10 years old. He's a good boy. And then I have a new kitten. Her name is Daisy. And then I have another new kitten. His name is Duke, but Daisy's a black cat. So some of you may have a cat. There could be a cat connected to this connection. I have dogs. All right. So I definitely have an animal lover. I've got a Dachshund, a Greyhound. How cute. So I definitely have an animal lover. I could have multiple pets. Somebody could have a couple dogs. We could have a cat. We just are both animal lovers, and that's something we know about each other. That feels nice. All right, let's see what this is. It looks like a little bunny. All right, that's a bunny. And what about this one? Let's see if I can get that to flip. Okay. Let's see, a little flower. This is a little sun. I'm just seeing what I'm working with here. See what jumps out at me. I got a key. What's this guy? Here's another bottle of wine. So we've got a wine connoisseur. Maybe it's somebody who really knows wines, like somebody who knows the difference between red wines and knows a good wine, something like that. That's nice. Very romantic evenings coming into me. All right, let's see. What is this guy? This says namaste. Okay, nice. I've got a phone. All right, this feels like we need to talk about our hearts is how it just came in. Okay, we've got this phone. and this key. And I want to tell you that you've captured me. I want to be able to tell you that you have my heart. So whatever the next phone call is that comes in, I feel like they're going to start to open up. Okay. It could be, I really miss you, or the feelings are spirits saying the feelings are coming out. Okay. That they miss you and they're afraid to lose you. There may even be some tears involved. Spirit just said that this person's like literally in tears, letting you know that they don't want to lose you. That I feel strongly. I do have this is a nativity scene. This is a sun. We have flowers. I'm going to go with maybe something happened over the holidays, maybe the break or something happened over the holidays. So it's almost a feeling of I wish it hadn't happened at the holidays. It was bad timing, something like that. And then I have the sun starting over is coming into me. I do have the bunny and the flower. So I'm going to say I feel hopeful, like a spring kind of hope. But those are the clues that I'm feeling today. So let's take a closer look at those. If I can't, make sure I don't drop my little tray, but those are all a little closer look at the charms. And those were the messages. And we have this little star over here that I missed. Okay, so, but I do feel like the next phone call is going to be an emotional phone call. So I wouldn't say like, don't hold your breath, don't be worried about it. Just anticipate that it could be very emotional, something like that. All right, let's see. Final messages, please, Spirit. What is it that you have for us? What is it that you need us to know? I can't get you off of my mind. I can't focus on my work. I'm so distracted. I can't function. You inspire me. You fill me with light. Maybe I miss talking to you. Maybe you give me great hope, or you always show me the better side of things, the positive side of things. Envy. Every single day I feel worse about myself and my choices. So you can see they feel the guilt. They are really, really sorry for whatever has happened. Apologies on the way, Spirit just said. And I have courage. I think I can fix this. I'm trying to find the courage. I'm trying to find the courage to call you. I'm in the background. That just came into me. Like I'm in the background, like the shadow of a person, but I'm always in the background. I'm always in the back of your mind. I'm always here. So this person's biggest fear right now is that I'm going to do this for the bottom of the deck, the depth. I want to give you more of me, and I want more of you. I want to go deeper. Their biggest fear right now is, I think I've lost you forever. So if they reach out, expect a very emotional time, to this person's realizing how much they deeply love you. And they're really, really afraid they're going to lose you at this point. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. I want to thank you all for joining this Pick a Card today. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, I'll put my website link below, KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com.